Hey guys, this is Krishna. So I'm just here again with Davinci Resolve 17, and today I'm going to spend a little bit more time talking about the media page. So I'm just going to start it up here. Sorry. I'm just going to go here, and I really love it because personally I tend to find um, it's better than Logic, uh, than Final Cut. I'm sorry, it's better than Final Cut and Premiere Pro. And I mean, it's free, right? But it is really professional. So when you sign up, it's going to bring you to this page. And over here, it's always going to default on the entitled project, always, right? And the way you know that is just by the orange box that you're going to see here. And I did go over some of the features here in one of my other video, but over here we're just going to jump in, and as soon as you open it, it's always going to bring you, now that we have the cut page here, it's always going to bring you here. And this cut page is ready to go in and make some edit really quickly. You could also just export it from here really quickly as well, but what we're going to see is going to be the media page. So before we do that is, if you right click on, actually let me just bring this down a little bit here. So if you right click here, you're able to see icons and labels, especially if you're starting. This might be really helpful for you, but after a while, once you already know the system, you might just leave it on icon here just so you have a little bit more realistic. And it's going to be the same as well on type here. You can just decide to just show the icons or show icons and labels. So like I say, what we're going to see, it's going to be the media page. I'm going to show you how you can import the different medias into your project, and you can also select some of the footages from here. Select the footages that you really want. So the way you do it, you have a few things here, the different panels that you have, you can decide to show them here. I don't have a set way of leaving my workspace in a certain way. Just depend on what I want to do. It's really quick. I can just reorganize them. So the different external hard drives that you're gonna have are gonna be here. This is where you're gonna access those documents. So let's say over here, if we really want to see those, this is how you're gonna do it. So over here, I'm gonna select one of my folder here, from here, samples. So if you have a folder that you're working with the most, you can save it as a favorite. So you're just gonna click on it and just actually come here, add folder as favorite, and it's gonna be saved here for you. From here, if you know that all your samples are here, you can assign them, all of them. You can assign other folder into the media pool, and everything is gonna be sent here, right? Or you could just go in and actually select those different medias, right? So I have my media here now. This pen over here, I don't need anymore, so I can just hide it like this, right? And I have different ways of actually seeing the information here, right? Just like that. So let's put it like this, right? And if I have a lot of media, especially if you're working on a big project, you might want to search for a specific one. You have a specific media, you have like information here for you to be able to search for it. So now that we have all our media here, if we want to import it into the clip here, it's really easy. It's really just a drag and drop that we can do, right? Or we can click on that, add into media pool as well. It does add it. Another option is, first of all of the media, if you hover over it, you're going to be able to have, let me just come here. You're going to be able to have a preview of it, right? So all of your media, if you do that, you're going to be able to, actually, yeah, I need to do this. You're going to be able to have a preview of your media, right? And the thing is, if you're ready to, I already shown you the two ways that we can import the different media here. But another way, let's say I go with this media over here. If I double click, if I press on space, it's going to play for me, okay? And if I decide there is a certain area of the media that I only like, so this is something that I can do over here. So let's say I only like this part here where we have a little bit more of those mountains here. I can just select here those brackets. So this is the entry bracket. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the entry bracket that I want to have. And over here, let's say I want to end here, and from here I can just drag and drop it like just like this, and you're gonna see that I only have this last part over here playing, right? And the same media again, if I come back here, I can actually get the beginning. So from the same media, I can actually get a different part of the same media. So I just can just come here, click here, drag and drop, and I have it right here, right? So a little bit same thing as well for the audio. For the audio, I can come here if I press on play, it's gonna start playing for me, and I can just drag and drop it here, right? So some of the other things that I just want to show you are part of. So over here, I don't need that anymore. So like I say, you can just reorganize it as you're working. If you know at a certain point, if you really want to see your different files in a certain way, you can definitely do that. It's really easy to do. But one thing I just want to show you are some of the panels that we have here. We have the audio one. This is very good, especially for the audio. I'll show you the different audios that you have here. We have the metadata. So over here, let me hide the audio now. So we have the metadata. So right now it's showing us the clip detail, right? So it's showing us the clip detail over here. And if we want to show a little bit, did it change? So let me come back here. If you want to see, so it's only showing us the clip details, and we can change it from here. Okay. But if we want to see everything together, we can come to the R group over here, and we can enter the information that is necessary. One thing though, it did trip me up at the beginning is, so over here you see I have this file over here selected, and I can enter the description, comments, keywords, I mean the information about the metadata once the file, the media file is in the media pool that I have here. But if I go and I select this file here, you're going to see that if it's not in my media pool, you're going to see that I'm not able to enter any information. It's only when it is in my media pool that I'm able to do it. So that is just one thing there that you need to keep in mind. From here as well, with the inspector, you're able to, let me hide this, you're able to do some transformation or some edit, some quick edit over here, transform your file as well. And it's the same one as well for the audio. You can add equalizer and pitch and volume. You can definitely do it from here. A lot of times I do it, if it is for the audio, I like to work on it on the audio page here on Fairlight. And most of the edit, I just do it once I am in the edit page over here, right? So if you don't need that section anymore, you want to have all this section all down, you're just gonna shrink it just like this, and now this takes all the bottom here for us. Okay, if we don't need that anymore, we're just gonna drag it like this. Okay. The last thing I want to show you is some of the bins that you can create over here. So let's say that you want to organize your footage in different folders. The way you do it is you select them, you right click on it, and you're just going to come here to create bin with selected bin. So now we have this bin one over here that has our two footages that we selected. If I come back here, you're going to see a bin, and you're going to see the other file. So let's say I select just this one, and I come here, and this is another one that I selected, and let's say I select the last one over here, and I'm going to do the same. So just like this, and now I can go and rename them. I could just say women footage here, right? This one I can come back and say balloon footage, right? And the last one I can just say maybe car footage, right? Just like that. Okay. So this is how you're going to be able to organize them. And as we go to the other pages here, you're going to have them as well organized the same way, and even in the cut page as well. Okay. The last thing I want to show you is the smart bin here. So with the smart bin, you're able to select an automatic way for those footages to be assigned to a bin. So the way we do that, I'm just going to right click on it, and over here you see it says add smart bin. So if I click on that, it's gonna I'm able to select what I want the smart bin to, what are the rules that I want the smart bin to have those different media files added to that. And I can have several rules added here. So if I come here and let's say everyone has pretty much the same name, if I just say, okay, I probably give some numbers to some of the files here. If I just say that I just want to have file number 1, or let's say file number 2 added to a smart bin, and I can give a name is smart bin for number 2, just like this, okay? And I can just create it, and you're gonna see now, oh, sorry, I forgot to add the rule. I need to remove it, and I'm gonna go back and actually add the rule here. Oh, actually, did I? And I'm back, guys. So sorry. So I was just looking there why I wasn't adding anything here, and the reason was why I was doing that is just because I have no footage here that has the number 2 added to it. So that's why it wasn't doing anything. It wasn't adding anything to that folder. But let's say I create a new one, right? And I saw over there was a number 5 and smart bin 5. Now you're gonna see that that smart bin is just gonna have that footage with the number 5 there. So that's what I wanted to show you. I think the number 2, yeah, I didn't include it um, in my media pool here, so you couldn't put it into a smart bin. So that's how you're gonna have, as far as organization, how to go and be able to um, uh, locate the different media files that you want to import, right? I show you how you can assign some of the metadata, and maybe also already do some um, pre-work on those files, and over here to organize them in different bins and folders, and you also have the smart bins here. So we look a little bit at the organization here, and how to select those files for you to be able to work on them. So that's why I'm going to leave it. Probably going to come back to this at a little time, maybe to go into some a little bit more elaborate features. But if you have any questions, let me know in the comments there. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Then we talk again soon.